Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Switch on the audio, please. Switch off. Sorry. Switch off the audio. Audio will be switch off and video will be on.
Evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Wait for 2 minutes more. Let's other come. Then we'll start with the lecture. Okay, let's start.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. I'll start in briefing about the feedback. Then we'll start with the next topic. Clear? So we had done yesterday about the communication cycle in which we had done about that we have 8 components in communication cycle, and what was the last component? It was feedback. Yeah. So next topic we are having. Switch off your audio, please. It's disturbing. Everyone, switch off your audio. Himanshu, Japanjot, switch off the audio. So The last component of communication cycle was feedback. Further, we have topics about the feedback only, in which we are having feedback descriptive. Clear? In descriptive feedback, we have written as well as conversation. Clear? So in written, what we have, like we have many websites on which we need to give the comments, and those comments we have given in written way, in written form. Clear? If you are talking about YouTube channel, there are some YouTube channels. Clear? And whenever you want to give any comment about the channel, then you have to give by giving descriptive way, means in written form. Clear? Further, we have descriptive in two ways. One summative and another is formative. Same as it is the procedure we are taking in our school. Some your exams are formative and some your exams are summative. Now anyone can explain difference formative and summative? Any one of you, can you explain this format we are using in our school also?
Ma'am, it means format means that all the papers are same or have same pattern.
No. Any other? Okay, I have given one hint to you. Formative means your unit test. Yes. Formative means your unit test. Summative means your final exams. Now, what is the difference? Anyone? Formative means your unit test, and summative means your final test, your final
Ma'am,
exams.
formative learned throughout the year.
Formative?
Formative means that which we are learning.
Yes, formative means in which you will be having more times to learn about the topic in which you are getting less marks. But in summative, you will get the final result about your topic. This is the difference between formative and summative feedback in communication also. In formative, another example. In formative, suppose you go for any exam, competitive exam. Clear? There are two rounds over there. In first round, if you will get less marks in first round of competitive exam, that will be the chance to improve yourself in the final one. So first round is a formative in which you are getting the chance to be improve yourself. But in summative, you will not get any chance to improve yourself. Clear? So this is a difference between formative and summative. Same as it is we are having in a feedback. Clear? Another example they have given over here about this. Suppose you go for any competition. Clear? And if teacher give you only feedback that your debate was good or your debate was bad, nothing she has given any other. Clear? But if we are talking about, then your teacher will say, if you will improve your vocabulary, if you will improve your uh, fluency, clear, you will improve yourself in your communication in your next debate. That is a summative in which she is giving you opinion also, but where she is not giving the opinion, that is descriptive only. Is it clear? Descriptive and summative and formative feedback. Next we have specific and non-specific, same as it is descriptive in which we have done formative and summative. In specific, it will be, yes Japanjot. Japanjot, you have raised your hand. What happened?
सॉरी मैम गलती से हो गया था सॉरी मैम
Okay. So in specific means it will be feedback in detail. Suppose you are not satisfied with my lecture. Clear? Whenever you will say yes or no, it is a non-specific. Yes or no. But you have not given opinion to me where you are not satisfied, in which topic you are not satisfied. You just say, I'll just ask, are you satisfied with my topic? You just say yes or no. This is known as non-specific feedback, in which you are not specifying why you are not satisfied or why you are satisfied. Clear? And if you are talking about specific feedback, in which you will give the opinion also. If you are not satisfied with my topic, why you are not satisfied and which topic you are not satisfied. Suppose we had done 2 or 3 topics and you said, ma'am, communication cycle is not clear to us because there are 8 components. Out of 8 components, I have cleared with 4 components only, and 4 components I am not clear. So kindly give the opinion again about those components or give the lecture about those components. So this is a specific feedback in which you have given the detail about yes or no. Clear? So this is a difference between specific and non-specific. Any problem in this topic? If you have, then we will discuss again. Otherwise, we will go to the next topic. Yes, who has joined today only? Chitli, Anjalika, Ashpinder. I think first day she was bored from my lecture. She is not attended again. Assis also. Asket is, I think first time he has joined. Sukhprit also. Aniket also. Yes. Those have attended. Any problem in this topic? Yes,
No,
Samar.
ma'am.
Okay, then I think we need to go to the next topic. Next topic is about measures to overcome barriers in communication. What do you mean by barriers? There is a word barriers.
Stoppage, any kind of break.
Yes, any kind of break. Or you can say there will be a
Pause.
interruption. Yes, interruption. There will be an interruption about the communication. There will be a pause or there will be not connected properly. That is a barriers. Clear? So it is depend. Asket, why are you laughing? Sukrit and Asket? Better, I don't want to show see your DP, and there's no need to laugh. That's why we need to on your videos. This is the reason. You're not concentrating on the topic, you're concentrating on your on task. I don't know what task you're sharing. Okay. Barriers means break, pause, or any interruption that is a barrier. So if there's a question, barriers of communication, what do you think? What barriers will be there?
Network problem can be there.
Language, one is network problem. Of course, we are using this way to communicate with each other. So network problem will be there, technology problem will be there. Second is language, which language I'm using. The receiver can't understand that language, so it will be the barrier. Clear? Any other point in your mind? Any
The
other
person
point?
is
Ping issue.
Which issue?
Ping issue. Ma'am, speed of net.
Not speed of net, speed of your language. That will be speed, or in, speed will be included in network only. But if you're taking word speed, it is a speed of your language. Clear? If I will speak very fast, some words you will be able to listen, some words skipped from the language, some words skipped from the topic. So it will be the barrier. Clear? Speed of your language or speed of your speaking. Any other point in your mind?
ma'am, someone is not that much updated about the latest technology of conversation.
That will be the part of technology only. Okay, I think these points are enough. We will learn more points also. So let's start with the barriers of communication. There are some barriers in the communication and we have measures also. If you want to overcome those barriers, clear, we can overcome those barriers also. So let's start with the barriers. First of all, we have types of barriers. We have three types of barriers. One is intrapersonal, second is interpersonal communication barriers, and third is environment based communication barriers. These are the three types of communication barriers. First is intrapersonal, second is interpersonal, and third is environment based communication barrier. If we are talking about intrapersonal means your own communication by your nature, clear, or by your own thinking. That is intrapersonal. Nobody is including in this. It is your own barrier. Internally, it is from internally. Clear? I have given the example either by nature or by thinking. Clear? For example, in intrapersonal, these barriers may be caused due to the broader factors such as specific socioeconomic, or who has been born and brought up in a closed culture will be less expensive and hesitate in conveying feelings. If you are talking about our culture and we are compare our culture with the foreign culture, so there is a gap between these cultures. Our kids are very hesitate to speak someone else. This is a intrapersonal communication barriers. Clear? On the other side, if you are talking about the foreign kids, they are very confident rather than us. Clear? Because whatever they are getting, the environments you say by nature, they are like that only. And if we are talking about ourselves, by nature we are like that only. That is our intrapersonal barriers, communication barriers. By nature or by thinking we are like that only. Clear? If you are talking about interpersonal communication, in which we have outside of our thinking or our nature, to whom you are talking. Clear? Means receiver. Here we have two persons, sender and receiver, in which we have individual control. Individual control means it is depend upon person to person that which way he or she is communicating. Clear? It is not about your nature. Suppose I'm very cool in my nature, but there are some situation where I'm going to get anger. Clear? So I am against of my nature at that time. Clear? Or on the other side, I am very angry by my nature, but there are some situation I am going to cool myself at that situation. So I am against of my nature. So it is a interpersonal where you are only showing. By nature you are not like that person, but you are showing according to the situation wherever you want to show your communication. So this is also a barrier. I'm stop my thinking or I'm stop my nature to show at that situation which I am. Clear? So that is a interpersonal communication barriers. I have many ideas about the communication, about the topic, or I have many things to say at that time, but I am not saying. Why I am not saying? That is a situation according to that. Clear? So this is an interperson in which you are only to show yourself from the outside, not from the inside. Intrapersonal means where you are showing to yourself internally. Whatever what type of person you are showing like that only. But in intrapersonal, you are just show of yourself, not showing your internal feelings or emotions to the receiver. Clear? So this is the intrapersonal. Next we have environment based communication barriers. Environment based, in which we have including 8 components of communication cycle in environment based, okay, or in which we have about the arrangements of our technology. Clear? Wi-Fi is not connected properly, my computer is not working, my Zoom is not working. So it is an environment based communication barrier. where you want to connect but you are unable to connect because of the environment base. Another communication environment base, you are speaking in a crowd place but your communication is not effective. It is not your fault, it is a fault of environment, because where you are speaking, it is a crowd place and there's so much noise. So it is not fault of you, it is a fault of environment. Clear? So this is an environment based communication. It is depend upon the environment that it is suitable for the communication or it is not. If it is not suitable for the communication, then it will become the barriers of communication. So these are the three types of communication barriers. Intrapersonal, which is from inside by nature or by thinking. Second is interpersonal, in which it is only to show off. By nature you are not like that person, but the situation you just want to show yourself with another way. Clear? That is a interpersonal. Next, third is environmental based. It is depend upon the environment, which example I have given, that you are communicating with the best way, but because of the crowd plays there is so much noise and you are unable to communicate properly. Your communication is not effective. That is not your fault, that is a fault of environment. So at that situation, which will be the barrier? Environment based communication will be the barrier at that situation. Clear? Next, we will be having factors causing communication barriers. Already you have discussed some barriers, that language, technology, time, speed, these all are the barriers. Okay? These cause the communication barrier. So we'll discuss more. Lack of planning. Before giving you the this topic about communication barriers, I have not planned that which ideas I will be discussed with you. So that is lack of planning of my communication. Clear? I have not given the proper ideas to you about the communication. So before going to any communication, you have to be well planned. Every idea, what topics you will be take, what language you will be used, how vocabulary words you will be used, how you will pronounce, this is a well planned. And lack of planning is a cause of communication barrier. Clear? I will unable to give the clear picture of the topic because I was not well planned about my topic. Clear? So there will be some questions in your mind which I was unable to give, because what is the reason behind that? Because I was not well planned about my topic. So this is a first cause of communication barriers, that is lack of planning. Second, we have lack of trust. If you are not trust, means you have a trust issue with the other person to whom you are communicating. Of course, your mind will be set that the person is not good, or by nature he is not good, or he is not trustworthy. Clear? So there will be a barrier. There will be a communication barrier between you and the person to whom you have a trust issue. Clear? That is a lack of trust. Ambiguity. Anyone tell me about the ambiguity? Have you listened this word anywhere? Ambiguity. Ambiguity. Yes.
No, ma'am.
Any other? See, my thinking and your thinking is not same. Clear? What I'm thinking and what you're thinking, we have difference between our thinking. Means we will not be satisfied with our communication. Sometimes I will not satisfied with your feedback, and sometimes you are not satisfied with my topic what I'm discussing over here. So this is the processing is known as ambiguity, in which we have a understanding issue. We are not understanding with one another. Clear? That is the ambiguity. So wherever we have an understanding issue, of course there will be a communication barrier. Of course we are not having a mutual understanding. What do you mean by mutual understanding? If I'm talking about mutual understanding, what do you mean by it? What do you mean by mutual understanding? Where the two persons, yes,
Understanding between two people.
yes, where the two persons are understandable with each other. They are satisfied with each other. That is a mutual understanding. So ambiguity, where we are not understand with any topic. It will be any topic. Here though we are talking about the communication only. Clear? Any topic you are not satisfied with each other, that is ambiguity. That is a lack of barrier. Of course, our communication will not be completed till we are not satisfied with each other about our communication. That is ambiguity. Clear? Next we have distortion. What do you mean by distortion? Where we have the ideas gap. Ideas gap. Your ideas are different, mine ideas are different, and our ideas are not matched with each other, or it is not appropriate. Sometimes my ideas are not appropriate, sometimes receivers ideas are not appropriate. So till the ideas are not matched, or till the ideas are not satisfied with each other, that will be the communication barrier. It will be only barrier removed when we are satisfied with each other ideas. That is distortions. Clear? Next we have implied message. What do you mean by implied message? I'm not giving my topic in a straightforward manner. I'm just like हम कह देते हैं ना कि घुमा के बोल रहा है, ठीक है, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड नहीं बोल रहा वो जो भी उसके मन में आइडिया है वो क्लियर नहीं बोल रहा. That is a implied message in which the person is not giving the idea or not giving the message in a straightforward manner. That is an implied message. Clear? Of course there will be a barrier, because whatever I am going to speak and whatever the receiver want to listen, our message are not satisfied with each other. At that time there will be the barrier, that is implied message, because I'm not giving my idea in a straightforward manner. I don't want to give my idea proper, so that that idea will not be used by anyone else. Clear? So this is an implied message, and this is a communication barrier. Next we have noise. Of course I have given the example in environmental based communication barrier, in which I had given the example that you are giving your topic or you are giving your lecture in a crowd place where we have lot of noise. At that time my communication will not be effective, not only because of me. It is, yes Loveleen? Loveleen, you have raised a hand.
Ma'am, which chapter you are doing?
Beta, this is unit 1, in which we have started subunit 1.3, that is measures to overcome barriers in communication.
Okay, ma'am.
Communication skills second, in which we are doing subunit 1.3.
Okay, ma'am.
So I have given noise example over there in the environmental based communication barrier, in which I am giving my lecture in the crowd place where we have lot of noise. Clear? And I'm unable to give my proper ideas in a proper way. Not only it is not my mistake, it is the problem of environmental based communication barrier. Clear? That is a noise. And last we have time and distance, which already given. Time and distance. Time and distance means if we are talking about telephone lines. Clear? Even here they have given very good example. I'm the employee of organization. In the morning I was not well, and I have give the call to the school that I'm unable to come because of telephone lines busy. I was unable to give my message that I'm unable to come to school today. So it is a distance and time gap. Of course the school has been started, lecture has been started, but my message has not given in a proper time. It is because of technology problem. Telephone lines were busy, or my my phone has been switched off at that time. So that is a time and distance which will be the communication barrier, which cause the communication barrier. Clear? So these all are the points which are causes communication barriers. Yes. Any problem? Any problem in this topic? Anyone? You can ask if you have any problem in this topic, that factors causing of communication barriers.
Ma'am, I am having an doubt in ambiguity.
Ambiguity. Beta, ambiguity means in which receiver and sender understanding is not matching. Your understanding is different about the topic, my understanding is different. And we will not be satisfied with our communication till we will not understand equally. We need to be understand about the topic equally. If we will not understand that topic equally, of course there will be a communication barriers. You will arise more and more question at that time, and I'll give the answer, but you will not understand about that topic. Again we have started the same topic. Still I will repeat the topic that receiver can understand. That is the ambiguity. And how we will improve, or how we will overcome this topic, we will done in the next topic. Yes, Rupam. Any other point you want to discuss again? Okay, you can go through the topic after the class. If you have any problem, we will discuss in the next class also. If you have question now, you can ask. Otherwise, go through the topic after the class, and in next class we will discuss the same topic if you be having any problem.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next we have measures to overcome barriers in communication. Now, in last topic, we have learned about the barriers, that whatever the barriers we are having in a communication. But we have some measures also to overcome those barriers. There was a first barrier of communication was lack of planning. So what overcome will be there? What measures to be overcome this? You should be pre-planned. Clear? Pre-planned about your topic. Whatever the topic you want to be communicate with the other person, you should be pre-planned before giving your lecture, before communicating. That is the first measurement to overcome the communication barrier. You should be pre-planned. Clear? Next we have give required time. Required time means, of course, you need to give the required time to the students. Same as it is, I have given the time to you, that if you have any problem about the communication barriers topic, you can take your time, you go through with the topic again, and we will discuss in the next class. Clear? So I have given required time to you, because this is not a 40 minutes timing we have, and this is not such time to be discuss. If you have any problem, sometimes this problem you will be happen in future. Clear? Or you will be learn about the topic more, then you will get the problem at that time. So this is a time required I have given to the receiver, that if he or she is having any problem about my communication, so she'll take time and she'll discuss in future. Clear? So this is a second measure to overcome communication barriers. Give required time. Next, work on language competency to overcome linguistic deficiency. Linguistic deficiency means while you are speaking, there's a linguistic deficiency, means there's a problem to speak in a particular language. That is the meaning of linguistic. Linguistic means language. Deficiency means there is a improvement required. Clear? So here they are talking work on language competency to overcome linguistic deficiency. That what is the problem in my language? I need some work on it, so that in future whenever I'll speak, my language should be improved and it should be understandable by the receiver. So this way you can overcome this problem about your language problem, in which you will learn more about your linguistic. Linguistic means language. Clear? Next we have avoid false assumptions. Assumptions means which I am thinking my own. I need to stop these assumptions. I have to go with the proper way about the receiver, that what is the thinking of the receiver, what is the nature of the receiver. Clear? See, even in the class, if you are talking about the class, some are very fast to assume the topic and some are average, some are very slow. All are not equal to adopt the topic at the same time or in a fast way. Clear? So what I'll do, avoid false assumptions, that I'll thinking that everyone can understand my topic. This is my false assumption about myself. So this false assumption I need to be avoid. If I'm thinking that whatever I'm speaking, whatever I have given the lecture, everyone can understand properly. But no, this is my false assumption, because there are some who can adopt my lecture very fast, clear, or who can understand with the proper way. But there are some students who are not taking this lecture seriously, or they are not taking the lecture very fast, means topic to grab very fast. So this is my false assumption. If I will think that whatever I have given the lecture, everyone can understand properly. So avoid false assumption. Don't think your own. Clear? You should be have thinking about the receivers also at the same time. So this way you can improve your communication skills, or you can overcome the communication barriers. Clear? Next we have don't be overconfident. Of course, you should not be overconfident about your topic. Clear? Confident will be there, but overconfident will make the communication barrier. How? Thinks know all about the subject, he or she runs a risk of overconfidence. This mindset causes a person to the unwilling to learn new ideas. If I'm thinking that I'm very good in communication, clear, whatever the ideas of the communication are the best ideas I have given. No, this is overconfident. I'm overconfident that I have lot of ideas better than the others. No, there are some ideas which are receivers good, which are yours good rather than me. Clear? If you are clear with the topic, in future, what ideas I have given and what idea you will give about the communication, it will be the best of yours. If I think that no, only my ideas are the best, then it means I'm the overconfident over here. So communication skill, of course your barrier will be occur at that time. If you avoid this, your barrier will be overcome automatically. So don't be overconfident. Don't be apathic. Apathy, what do you mean by apathy? Have you listened this word? Apathy. APATHY. Have you listened this word anywhere? Apathy means lack of concern. I'm not concerned with the receivers. I'm not concerned with the student. I just complete my syllabus. Clear? So here I have a problem of empathy. Means I have a lack of concern about the receiver. So don't be empathic. Clear? Concern with the receivers also, to whom you are communicating. You should be concerned about the receiver, that whatever you are discussing with the receiver, that will be enough to them, or you need to improve, or you need to get the new ideas to give them so that they can understand the topic more. Clear? So don't be empathy means improve your concern towards the receiver. Clear? So that is empathic. Next we have don't be fearful or defensive. Fearful. If I'll think that I am a teacher, I will not any false or any false